Shout out to Flavor Genuine for sending me this story, and it is coming out of Minneapolis, where you have everyone in this picture has some type of involvement, but more so, the person right there at the top in the middle is the main antagonist of this entire situation. So this man's name is Jason Michael Mesich. His name should be Messy because that's exactly what he is, and what he has left is a big ass mess. Where this man, he got into an altercation with his wife. Now, him and his wife are in the bottom picture that's right underneath his. And he got into an altercation with her, and then he just killed her. Now, you're probably wondering, what do the two black women have to do with this story? Well, the crazy part about it is, after this man killed his wife, he went and then turned the gun onto the neighbors, who happen to be these two women right here. And I believe both of them are sisters. Yes, they are sisters. So that's kind of like the weirdest thing. Like, why did he turn the gun on them when they had nothing to do with the situation? But we're about to read this article and find out what's really going on. A Minneapolis man reportedly fatally shot his wife over their lack of sex before opening fire on his neighbors. That was his motive. Not getting enough. Not getting any. Jason Michael Mesich, age 48, faces 3 second-degree murder charges after allegedly killing his spouse Angela Lynn, age 47, and critically injuring young women next door during a violent fit of rage on Sunday night. Mesich allegedly began his spree just before 11 p.m., shooting his wife in the neck and torso before turning his weapon on neighbors Michaela Salter, outlaw, age 12, and her sister Kenesha Salter, age 29, who were outside loading a moving truck at the time. Michaela was shot in the head, while Kenesha was shot several times in her leg and hip, according to the reports. Michaela was holding Kenesha's 1-year-old daughter while the shots rang out, and used her body as a shield to shield the infant from the gunfire. Michaela reportedly remains in critical condition, and it is unclear if she will ever fully recover. When police arrived Sunday night to Messich's home, they found the body of Angela Lynn in the detached garage, and then Mesich in his basement, where he was shooting off a gun and screaming and throwing objects. He was taken into custody after a standoff with the cops at his home. See, this is the thing right here. This guy should have been shot, should have been killed on sight. This man killed his wife and then went and turned the gun on these two innocent, one, I can't say women because one of them was 12. This girl and this woman. While she was I have to give props to the 12-year-old because she was shielding the little girl from getting hit from the gunfire. I'm trying to figure out, like, what in the hell? How did a dispute between your wife and you lead over to you going over to shoot, to attempt to kill the neighbors? That was the weird. I think that was the weirdest part to me of this whole situation. Because nowhere does it state that these two went over and intervened with what was going on. He went to them and shot at them just out of the blue. Yeah, his ass would have got killed. Like, I'm just saying, he would have got lit the fuck up. Mesich reportedly told investigators he grabbed his gun after he and his wife had an argument over lack of sex. And what a reason. What a reason to want to kill your wife. Like, if you feel like it's a lack of sex, you do realize that you could just go out there. If you feel that you're not getting enough from your wife, you can just go out there and, like, pick up maybe some kind of a prostitute or something that's willing to fulfill your desires. He allegedly admitted to shooting his partner, and when asked about his injured neighbors, he told investigators he hated all children. Police estimate Mesich fired off 40 rounds during the police standoff, and that they found a cache of several guns and hundreds of rounds of ammunition inside his home. Reverend Marshall Westbrook a great aunt to Michaela, launched a GoFundMe for the family to cover medical bills and Kanisha's lost wages. Michaela is currently on a respirator with a tube near her forehead to allow the blood to drain. It is unknown how long she will be in the hospital or if she will ever fully recover. The fundraiser has raised more than $52,000 over 2 days with a goal of collecting $500,000. If I can find the link, because they didn't post it here. If I can find the link to the GoFundMe, I'll leave it down below. But this is sad. This is sad. Like how... Yeah, this guy deserves... If the death penalty is honored in Minneapolis or Minnesota, that's what he deserves, in my honest opinion. Like how he managed to only get second degree. But yeah, like that's messed up. Like these two right here, these two sisters were completely innocent in this whole thing. So he killed his wife because of lack of sex, and then was still in a quote unquote fit of rage and decided to continue to take it out on these two innocent people who had absolutely nothing to do with the situation that was going on with him and his wife. Yeah, he needs to get axed off this planet. Period.